There comes a point in every man's life when he looks in the mirror and begins to wonder if time has taken more from him than it has given. Maybe the hair has thinned a little, maybe there are a few more lines etched across the forehead, and maybe the body doesn't move with quite the same youthful recklessness it once did. But here's the truth most men never realize. Those signs of age that you think are weaknesses, those marks of time you see as decline, can actually be the very things that make you attractive, powerful, and unforgettable. What you see as flaws, the world often sees as character. What you think is fading, is often the very thing that makes you stand out. The years you've lived are not scars, they are medals. And when you wear them with confidence, you project a strength that younger men can't fake. And before I go any further, I want to remind you of something important. Subscribe our channel Next Gen Emotive, because here we give you the perspective, the motivation and the wisdom that helps you see yourself in a new light, the light you deserve. Now let's talk about what truly makes you a good-looking older man, even if you don't always see it. One of the first signs is presence. Younger men may have energy, but older men who have lived, who have endured, and who have grown, carry themselves differently. You walk into a room and without saying a word, people notice. That calmness, that quiet strength, it doesn't shout, it speaks. It's an aura built over years of overcoming challenges and refusing to be broken. That presence is magnetic. Women notice it, men respect it, and it has nothing to do with youth. The second sign is confidence. Not the reckless confidence of a young man chasing approval, but the steady, grounded confidence of someone who has seen life, who knows himself and who doesn't need validation from anyone. Confidence that doesn't come from trying to impress, but from being comfortable in your own skin. That, my friend, is attractive at any age, but it becomes even more powerful as you grow older. The third sign is wisdom. Think about it. You've lived through failures, triumphs, heartbreaks, and victories. That wisdom shows in how you speak, how you listen, and how you respond. When you give advice, it's not from theory, it's from experience. People lean on that. Women admire it. Younger men look up to it. And that makes you valuable in ways looks alone could never compete with. The fourth sign is discipline. By the time you've reached this point in life, you understand the importance of taking care of yourself. Whether it's fitness, health, or simply showing up in life, discipline shows in the way you carry your body, the way you maintain yourself, and the way you live with intention. Discipline makes you sharp, it makes you reliable, and it radiates attractiveness without you needing to announce it. The fifth sign is emotional strength. Life throws storms at all of us, but as an older man you've been through enough to know how to stay steady when others lose themselves. That stoic calm, that ability to endure without breaking, is one of the most masculine and attractive qualities you can possess. Younger men may react, but you respond. You don't let life shake you easily, and that calmness makes you a rock others want to hold on to. The sixth sign is your style. With age comes the opportunity to refine yourself. You've learned what looks good on you, what fits your personality, and how to carry yourself with dignity. Style is not about following trends, it's about owning your look. A well-dressed older man radiates maturity, confidence, and authority. You don't chase fashion, you define it for yourself. That self-awareness is rare, and it's attractive. The seventh sign is purpose. Many men drift through life chasing things that don't matter. But when you live with a sense of mission, when you know who you are and what you're striving for, you radiate a fire that others can feel. Purpose makes you magnetic. Women aren't just drawn to looks. They are drawn to a man who knows where he's going, a man who has vision, a man who doesn't waste his life in distraction. And finally, the eighth sign is your ability to embrace your age with pride instead of fear. When you stop trying to compete with younger men and instead own your stage of life, you gain a kind of freedom that most people never experience. When you embrace your gray hair, your scars, your experiences, and stand tall as the man you are today, you become untouchable. You become the embodiment of maturity, wisdom, and masculinity. That's when people notice you the most. Not because you're trying, but because you're being authentic. So here's the truth. Being a good-looking older man isn't about chasing youth. It's about owning maturity. It's not about trying to rewind time. It's about stepping fully into the man you've become. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every scar carries meaning. Every failure shaped you into someone stronger. And when you carry yourself with presence, confidence, wisdom, discipline, emotional strength, style, purpose and authenticity, you don't just look good, you inspire. Remember, younger men may have energy, but energy without direction burns out quickly. What you bring to the table as an older man is balance. You've learned how to pace yourself, how to think long-term, how to value what really matters. That perspective is rare, and it makes you not just attractive, but magnetic. And let me remind you, life isn't slowing down. Every day is an opportunity to sharpen yourself, to grow stronger, to live with purpose. Don't fall into the trap of thinking your best days are behind you. The truth is, your best days can be ahead of you, if you choose to step into them with power. Age isn't the enemy, it's your advantage. So the next time you look in the mirror and think you're fading, stop yourself, look closer, see the man who has endured, the man who has grown, the man who carries wisdom, strength, and dignity. You're not less attractive, you're not overlooked, you're commanding attention in ways you don't even realize. You're not invisible, you're unforgettable. Take pride in that, walk tall, live boldly, and never forget that the life you've lived has shaped you into the man people admire. Because being a good-looking older man is not about chasing youth, it's about embodying timeless strength.